Anyway, hey everybody, how's it going? It's time for another week of game dev, or well, single day. Partial stream since I'm starting late, but whatever. Yeah. Also, last week we took off, the week before that I know we were working on like save data stuff, and it's not fully tuned in there, but we did get, we got like video options and stuff like that saving, and you know, resolution settings, whatnot. We don't have the key bindings. Like, we have a window for setting the key bindings for everything, but we don't have that like up and running like functionally yet. And it even sets your stuff as you load up here. These options with the sound and whatnot. It's cool beans. Very lovely looking UI, I know. And also whether or not you got doors unlocked, grabbed certain items, etc., etc. It's a lot going on in the background there. Yeah, and our door loads are working, that is good. Oops, wait. I guess we should make a way to, like, cancel out of the, load screen. So I don't have a way to do that currently. Oh well, I mean, the load screen right now is just like a debug button anyway. Whatever. So, there's a lot of stuff we could do right now. I also kind of want to get the framework set up for, like, cutscenes, but one problem with that is that we've got, like, I'd probably need more, like, voice clips or, like, an actual scene to, like, test it with, rather than just, like, pretend I know which things need to be in there. Or maybe not, I don't know. Maybe we get some of the framework cutscenes set up tonight. I think, like, this is the silliest thing, but it's something I'd like to have for the cutscene logic. If we can get, like, some cinematic bars on the top and bottom that not animate, but, like, you know, come in. I guess that would be like an animation. Have them slide into place when a cutscene starts and then slide back out when it ends. And the place for subtitles. I guess we kind of already have that because we've got the descriptive text. You could just toss it in there, but I don't know, maybe that's weird. I'm like super confused right now. What? How does this thing work? Oh, I don't have it open. Or... Oh, you know what it is? It dynamically sets its size based off what text is in it, I think, is what's happening with this thing. Could be wrong about that, but... yeah. Well, regardless, layout-wise, this will be the full rectangle. And we could just physically move it, which is it'd be silly, but, I mean, you know. Oh wait. We want an image, or texture 2D, I think. No, color rock, that's the name of it. Pardon me. Oh shoot, how do I do this again? If I do anchors maybe? Yeah. So we want this top wide. Minimum size will be, just say 60. I don't know. Make up a number. Scratch that, make it 100. Come on, paste in there, you son of a bitch. Oh. That's not how you duplicate. We just fudge the layout a bit. I'm on the wrong category, I just realized. Whoopsie. There. Fixed it. Also didn't have Godot tags and stuff, whatever. Okay, and we'll want this to be bottom wide. I think the tricky thing though is like transform wise, so if we bump this to 1000, then it'll be fully off screen. I don't know if this is gonna mess up like at different resolutions. It probably won't, because if I'm using the number of like the size to position it, that's exactly what we need, I think. Did that not work? What just happened? I ended up on a different UI somehow. Okay. If I were to load this scene right now, it should have no... Although I think the background might be black by default, so that would be... Okay, yeah, there we go. Cool. So they're out of frame. How do I want to manage all this stuff? Let's make a cutscene... Cutscene manager. We'll put that in game flow. And this guy will have 2 control nodes. It's not export, that's Unity. No wait, it is export. It's gonna... Oh no, it's doing that thing again where it's gonna pretend it doesn't know what Godot terms are. It's totally doing that. Ugh. Well, we're in for one of those nights. Go ahead and build it really quick. I forget that this song gets like super loud. You know, I'm just gonna skip this song. It's almost over anyway. Or, now that we've gone through all of it. Oops. Compiled it, but I forgot to add it to this thing. There we go. So many warnings, or errors, I mean. My goodness. Probably related to that, whatever's going on error-wise. Okay. We'll have a start cutscene and an end cutscene. And, how should we do this? So really we just need to move the position of these things. But I guess we want to do that in our process function. Let's add a couple more things here. We'll need a speed that we can set for how fast we want those bars to move. It's really something that we just need to like fine-tune once and then we're good. So maybe this doesn't need to be an export, but this way while we're testing we can just play with the number till it's right. And then I think all we want to do is we'll have like a target position. Yeah. Whoa. Hey, Hungry Panda, what's up? Long time no see. How you doing, dude? Super busy with work? Fair, fair. Make me miss Visual Studio. What ecosphere are you in? Or ecosphere? What languages are you playing with these days? Or actually, yeah, you're probably just not doing a lot of coding in general, right? Sorry. Totally. Yeah. Well, if I can help you not miss Visual Studio at all, or if I can help you slightly miss Visual Studio less, right now it's refusing to load like the symbols for this library that I'm working with, and that's super fun. So I'm just kind of coding blindly here, and then I compile it and see if it works. Yeah, I don't think we need a flag for whether or not it's moving. We just need, so if we have a target position, then, oh wait, this shouldn't be a const. But I do want to have two consts for, oh wait, shoot. Maybe this isn't the right way to do this. Because we need two different target positions for the top and the bottom. Which is fine. I don't know. I don't know why this is giving me so much trouble. This is like a really simple thing to do. In fact, I'm probably doing this in a really... I also can't spell. You know what? I'm gonna Google this really quick. There's gotta be like a really easy way to make a UI element slide. Like, so, for context, all we're trying to do is I have these... So like, when a cutscene starts in the game, I want to have these bars and have them slide in so that you kind of get this like cinematic effect, right? Where you're suddenly like fake widescreen. I mean, I guess it's already widescreen, but Godot. Fancy UI transitions. Okay. It's a YouTube video. But you know. Let's see if I can learn something. It's more of a devlog than a tutorial, but I guess there is information to be gained here. I'm also not getting a good idea of, like... Okay, so this is talking more about, like, super advanced effects. I mean, we could just move the position, it's not that hard. Relegated to TypeScript and React. Ah. Can do Python, but don't find it pleasant. I haven't done Python in a really long time. I often wonder if the random Python app I wrote is still running. It's like a health check thing for Elasticsearch. It's possible. Who knows? It's a janky little program. So what I'm gathering from my Googling here is like, yeah, there's probably something I can use for this, but this also should work just as well. Kind of seems that way, yeah. I am going to pop over to an unrelated file really quick, just so I can... Oh, well, that's not going to work. That's not using the Godot framework. It's trouble saying things like, it's just PHP without the dollar sign. It's nice. I'll just make up a thing here that we can move. What the heck is keep offsets here? The anchors will be updated instead of the offsets. Oh. Don't move the anchor. Just leave that there. Okay, so we just gotta call set position and then figure out what position we're trying to, or that we should be at the current moment. But we also would need to get the position of it. So that's a vector 2, and then that's a vector 2. And we're just moving the y. And we basically do something like the minimum of that position versus... Okay, yeah, I think I got it. Wow, that kind of instantly knew what I needed to do. That's cool. Oh, not plus equals delta. Dang it! I got lulled into a false sense of security here. So delta times speed times. Well, no, that's it. Except we need to know when to go positive or negative here. So maybe we need a boolean for a different reason. Let's have, we'll have a boolean for is the cutscene ending? Can definitely break this down into like one method I can call 4 times for all the 4 use cases. I think we should do 2 booleans and that way I can maybe break this up a little bit better. Oh, also I want one for skipping the cutscene. And I'm out of it today. This whole weekend I've been, like, rushing to clean my house up before my company arrives. And I am a little bit wiped. That's okay. Any progress we make on the game is good progress. Okay, so basically what we want to do here is... So at the end, the top the top bar position should be -100, and then at the beginning, it should be 0, and likewise, I don't know what these are set to actually. I'll go with Unity. Send up playing Takara with free time. Honestly, I mean, I get it. It's a little exhausting. Like, it's fun to get around and mess with this stuff, but it's exhausting sometimes. Yeah, I'm sticking with Godot on this project, but I don't know if I'll... Well, I'll never say never, but I'm definitely going back to Unity for the next big thing I make. But that's okay. That's why I had this small-scale solo project to kind of test the waters of 3D Godot. It's not, like, terrible, it's just, I don't know, Unity just got... Well, for one, I've got a lot more experience in Unity, so that helps greatly with productivity. And it also has a lot of nice features that Godot does not yet, but probably will eventually. It's tough. Picking a game engine's tough. Experience is evident in some of the structure you've been setting up with the project. Well, thanks. Unless that was a negative thing. In which case, thanks anyway. Gotcha. Alright, so this is not negative 1,000, this is 9,000, 1,000, and it goes back up to 900. So the end position should be back at 1,000, and the starting position... You know what, I'm going to reverse the order of these, because why have start before end? In sensible conventions that make sense. Game dev is like... It's so weird, and I'm sure whatever you've dabbled into in the past, you can probably appreciate this. Like, compared to, like, normal dev work, it's, like, completely different patterns to do it right. It's a lot of, like, it's not even unlearning that you have to do, but, like, there's just so much stuff that, like, design patterns that just don't work in game dev because things are so, like, intertwined. UI is closer to game dev. That's true, yeah. I found that's true. And I'm terrible at UI stuff. So... Yeehaw. Alright, so at the beginning, the top will go down, so we'll be adding numbers, and the bottom will go up, so we'll be subtracting numbers, and then vice versa afterwards. So we'll need like a positive, negative, we'll pass in the current vector. Oh, actually, no, we can just pass in the control object entirely, and then we'll be able to And this song's on here like twice. I think this is like a different version of it from a different Donkey Kong, but that's how it goes. In fact, I'm tired of it. I'm skipping over it. It's a pleasant song. It fits this like chill Donkey Kong soundtrack very well. I'm tired of hearing it. Alright, take all this stuff. Let's make a reusable method here. Let's call it move bar. Give it the bar. Give us a direction. And then give us the delta. This might actually yell at us because multiplying with this double might make this a double type, and then it's gonna be like, oh, this is a float. You can't set a double to a float. We'll see, though. We shall see. Okay, so we've got our direction, we've got our speed, and we've got our delta. Let's multiply those three together, and then that... Oh, wait, no, not that. Oh, and we also need to give it a target position. This way we won't go past the goal here. God. I keep going to this file and it's not going to help me. Math.min. Oh, crap. I need min or max conditionally based on direction. That kind of sucks. Well. Direction's greater than 1. Or greater than 0. We want mathf. Mathf dot. So if it's greater than 0, that means we're going down, so we want the minimum position of these two. Otherwise, we want the max. Conquest to try to get my team to do something. C#.net on AWS. Ooh. Nice. Well, good luck on that quest. That's another thing that's tough too. Like, just going back to me talking about like which game engine I'm using. Like, it's super easy for me to decide, oh, I'm gonna try this one for this next project. But like, you know, if I was running a company, it's good to experiment with stuff and like, you know, do hackathons and test projects. But like, you probably don't want like 80 different like languages across your code base of all the stuff your company owns. It's not to disparage the goal of like trying a couple things in C# or throwing in some AWS projects if you guys are using like other cloud providers or stuff, but like most things, a balance is the best way to go, probably. Oh, they're already in AWS. Okay, gotcha. Sorry, yeah. I misread that as like trying to get them to do C# stuff and also get in the cloud with AWS. Yeah. There's definitely a stigma, which to be fair, Microsoft has earned the stigma over the... I mean, well... for a long time at least, you know, they were very like... Man, I don't know what to call it. I don't even want to say stagnant, but just very like closed and like not the like hot tech thing for sure, but they're making strides, I think. Or they have made strides in the last, I don't know, 5-6 years or so. There you have it. That says all. That says it all. Like all that stuff with .NET Core, and just being able to like, not like easily run it wherever if you get it built off, you know, this computer, and then you just ship it over to like a Linux computer or an Apple. But still, though, the framework's all there. And to be honest, I don't know. Maybe it's been better since the last time I looked at it, and it is all good with that stuff. I need to get like a free AWS server set back up, because there's some silly games that I had that needed like web calls and stuff, and I tore my server down because like, forget why, but somehow even though it was in the free tier, it got like bumped up to like it was going to charge me for it, so I was like, I'll just take it down then, fuck it. Like I didn't scale it, no one got in my account or anything, just suddenly it's like, oops. They are? Oh, neat. God, WSDL files. Ugh. I haven't thought about that extension for like 10 years. I just realized something. We need to do this. Hey, what's up, Raina? Okay, so this is the amount we move, and then this is the actual position. And then instead of doing plus equals here, we'll just do new position. Okay. That... No, wait. Yes, that's right. We're there. JSON nested types in Python is miserable. You know what the funkiest thing to me is? The, sorry. Having, like, a SQL database with, like, a JSON object type in it. Or, like, the data dump. It's just a random thought. I could elaborate, I guess, some more there. It always feels like a bad pattern, I guess. It's missing the point of a relational database. And then again, sometimes they're just those things you just need the complexity of like a complex object, and you can't use another type of database or document database for that data. Or don't. True. Do it all the time, it's a little easier in Postgres. Oh, neat. I was messing with a Postgres server last week. We were doing hackathon stuff. Also, I can't spell. Hee hee. Yeah, that definitely factors in a lot, I'd say. I mean, hell, it's part of the reason why I like using Visual Studio. It's a good tool, but, like, yeah, on that same note, like, if your database, whatever database technology you're using, if its browser does not, or, yeah, its tooling does not let you, like, easily view what you're trying to view, then yeah, that sucks. I just kind of talked in a circle. But whatever. Grant, nothing can save you from poor architectural decisions. True. Too true. Okay, so if our cutscene is starting... we'll also return something. We'll return whether or not the new position is equal to the target position, because that'll let us know when we're done. So then we need to move the top bar. The start of the cutscene, we want it to move down, so we need to give it a positive direction. The delta is just the delta. Then our target position is start top bar Y position. I cannot spell tonight. I don't know what's going on. There's no way this would end up getting out of sync, but I guess, you know what? Actually, we'll do it. We'll do this, since we are getting two different variables. Just in case they somehow move out of sync, which would suck if that happens. Oh wait, this one needs to be negative. And then only if both of these things are true. Alright, now we're getting to the groove of things. Then we can turn cutscene starting to false. Can't go with anyone watching me. How are you doing this live on the internet? See, that's the thing. Barely anybody's watching me. I have totally... Man, we've gotten raids before by, like, actual streamers that have, like, 50 or more people in their stream. And I'm super grateful for the people that do that. It's always cool to chat with new people about dev stuff. But I usually end up just bullshitting most of the time when that happens, because I get super distracted just responding to chat. I know what you're talking about, like, of like, God, it's so anxiety-inducing when someone's watching me code. I get that when I'm, like, at work, because I feel like in that context, like, someone could actively, like, be like, Goon, what the fuck? Like, are you an idiot? Like, why are you putting that thing there? Which may or may not be what you're saying, with you being unable to code while people are watching you, but not paying attention to you, fair. It's like here, there's like the stakes are way lower, which is a little bit ironic because some of my actual coworkers do sometimes come in and watch me stream. But though also, to be fair, I don't think any of them, either at work or in my stream, would hold me accountable if I... Well, if I was making, like, consistently bad decisions code-wise, maybe then, but, like, something in, like, a pair coding session, they're not gonna be like, oh my god, Goon, you're so incompetent. Hehe. Okay, so this, all we gotta do here is just set this thing. Oh, wrong boolean. Happy Easter? Happy Easter. Isn't it also, it is indeed also Trans Visibility Day. Happy Trans Visibility Day. Oh, sorry, Trans Day of Visibility. I always forget, like, the way that one's worded. My god, Jesus came out. That's what Easter's all about, isn't it? See what I did? I took what I assume was already your double meaning, and double meaning it again. Got him. I should have prepped some kind of Easter-ish game. Oh well. The only one I can think of is Murder House, which is not very festive, but it's got an Easter bunny in it. Plus, we already played that, so I don't know. That was a good game, though. Oh god, who made that? It's not 616. Wait, no, maybe it is 616 Games. See, now I'm getting myself... You guys don't even have to distract me, I can distract myself. Who made this? Puppet Combo. Ah, there we go. It's like a 50-50 with a lot of those games. The U Testament. We could play that again. We played that last Easter, okay? I don't even have that installed, I don't think. That game is a trip. I want to play that dude's newer games. He's got this like incredibly in-depth wrestling engine that like has like an overworld that like reacts to like stuff you do, and like it has dynamic events happening in your like your career as a wrestler. It's freaking wild. And then he has an even newer game out called Old School, where you're like a kid going to school, which also has the same wrestling combat because that dude just uses the same engine for every game, and I love that. M. Dickey is a madman, and we need more game devs like him. That's probably more than one person. Well, I know it's more than one person. I've seen the credits in those games. I think the New Testament was just him at that point, but he's got a team now, I'm pretty sure. So this code should work, but I have no way to trigger it. This game is actually way cooler than I expected. Right? It's wild. It's also an incredibly confusing game because it's... I don't know if I'm supposed to take... like... I don't know what the purpose of him making a game like that is. There's obviously some level of tongue-in-cheek in the way things are presented, but it is also very flatly and seriously presenting, you know, the story of Jesus. Just bits and pieces of it. But then you have, like, magic spells and stuff, and I'm like, what's happening? Yeah, right, when it's like... And also one of the loading screens has a quote from Osama bin Laden for some reason. You know? Like... Actually unhinged behavior from M. Dickey. Okay, start the cutscene. We'll just start the cutscene when the scene loads. And then that... You did in fact clip that. Failed to build. I knew it. You know what? I should have just put that in there, but that's okay. There's Visual Studio. So that'll be right here. We just need to do float. Pardon me. Wait, no, the float needs to be here, because that's already a float, and this is what it's mad about. Do you build? Oh, also the speed is set to 0, so it's never going to reach its destination. Let's fix that. There we go. If I run this scene, that's like the player. That's why there's all those errors coming out. Dang it. Oh, it's spewing errors. What the heck is going on? Alright, let's run the game properly here. No errors, but also nothing's happening. Like, there should be bars coming in both sides here. Okay, we need to get some debug stuff. That's not the right symbol. Oops. You know what? Oh boy. Boy, oh boy. Right, it needs to move hundreds of units, so it might be working, it's just going really slow. Let's up that by a lot. Maybe we're good, actually. Why did that make it slower? What's happening? Did it make it slower? Maybe I didn't hit save? Looks like that was going down slower after I did that, right? Am I crazy? They're both going the right way, it's just they're moving incredibly slow. Well, it's a little bit off. Also, this one appears to be thicker than this one for some reason. I don't know what that's all about. Maybe I should be setting relative position and not absolute position. Yeah, that's probably what's wrong. She always is. Okay, so I think set position is the name of the method. We're gonna just wing it since it's not connected here. That's very odd. Yeah, that's why I thought I had to switch to relative, but, I guess the tricky thing here is, like... Alright, I got one last thing to try. There's like this other parameter that you can set that moves the anchor instead of the actual like object, and maybe that's what I should be moving. That was slightly better. It didn't go up as far, I think. Also, if I mess around with the screen resolution, I bet this will be in the right position. Oh no, it's consistent. Okay, that's actually very reassuring. Cool. I thought this was like a thing with like resolutions I just couldn't trust, like what I set my stuff to. But it looks like I might just need to get the right value in here. The weird thing is the top bar is not moving. Or it's like snapping into place basically. But before, okay, no, actually it is just, it's just working as intended there. Anyway, to answer your question, yeah, it should be its own coordinate system, but I should be working within that coordinate system. So it's weird that this is happening. Wait, oh shoot. Oh, never mind. Okay, I thought I saw the problem, but I did not. Sadly. I can probably like get. Oh wait, no, I know what it is. It's this will tell me. Or something in here will tell me. Container sizing. I'm not sure exactly. There's something to do with like the UI in general, like. Ah, man, I forget how this works. So this really didn't change any... Well, no, this did change something, but it's fine. You can leave it that way. It might just be a matter of, like, getting this number right. And it starts in the right place, too, right? Let me also check that. Yeah, there should be a way to get the dimensions of the viewport. Yeah, so it does start off screen. It's like it's definitely coming in from 1,000. It just needs to be like... Oh, well, no, hold on, it doesn't. It starts at like... 1,200, what? Or not even 1,200, like 1,100 something. That's so strange. Yeah, I think that might be the way to go, is to just grab, like, the viewport info, and then instead of having these be consts, we set them in the ready. Oof. I gotta Google how to do that. Yeah, this has to do with the anchoring system too, but I'm not sure how that, like, how that works when you also have, like something moving. I assume that's probably why they have the, thing. There should be a percentage of the viewport size. Yeah, something like that. Well, hold on. Okay, so this thing will give me the viewport rect. I don't want the area, I want length or something. End. The ending corner. That works, I guess. We get the Y position of the ending corner. And then presumably there's also a start here. Yeah, we can also get the controls height as well. Maybe we don't need to worry about the start, because the start is always going to be 0 for the top, which is why the top is working right, and the rest of it's not. Okay, so get the rectangle. Dot size, dot y. So that kind of works. And then that will give us, like, this plus that or minus that should be the two positions we need for this bottom rectangle, I think. It's also really annoying. I had to keep popping into this other class since the symbols aren't loaded. So we take the bottom bar dot get rect. Get wrecked. It's supposed to be cinematic aspect ratio. Need the width to calculate how tall the bar should be. That might be right. The thing is, I think that's already scaling them down because they're already part of the UI elements that scale, or they're pre-scaled, which is why I need to, like, instead of just saying minus 100, take like the size of these. That's why I'm doing this part. Although, I guess they should be the same size since I set them to the same size, so whatever they get scaled to should be the same number. I am going to test, though, at different resolutions once I get this done. I mean, I guess we kind of already tested that, but... yeah, that might also come into play. I've got all those options in my menu, so we can see if it looks fucked up when I'm at, like, different aspect ratios. In which case, we can dynamically scale the size of these things, so that's not insurmountable. Man, I'm really starting to feel like maybe I am overcomplicating it, just, like, adding, like, cinematic bars to the cutscenes. It's all we've been focusing on so far, and yet I'm still struggling to get it done. What a night. Okay, we don't need this. It's the polish that matters. It's true. Start bottom bar Y position will be equal to Y edge of screen plus bottom bar size. No, that would be minus. My naming conventions suck. And then the ending position should equal end of screen plus, because it'll be off. We're gonna just rename this to bar size. Bar height, actually. Better way to go. And then start top Y bar position will equal bar height. Wait, no, it'll equal 0. What am I saying? That should always equal 0. End position should equal negative bar height. There we go. And then last but not least, we should set the position of both of these things. To their end positions. Wait, no. Oh, jeez. Is it 2D or vector 2? I never remember. So that was meant for the top bar. Well, whatever. What's mad about? No. It wants me to do the same thing twice. Thank you. But no thanks. And then we will unset these from here because they're not right. Hopefully this gets where I want to be. To hell with deadlines. True. I mean, honestly, for this sort of thing, yeah. Okay. That's not the class name. It is Vector 2. Damn it. That's so close. It compiles. That's good. It's no good. It just wants to go there. So it calculated the exact value that we already had. This could be a similar thing, but I'm not sure. Or this could be related to what you just said earlier. The thing is, like, I feel like when I switch resolutions, it shouldn't... So that's about right there with like a little bit of door under it. If I go back here... It's the same, yeah. That seems right as well. Huh. Oh. Wait. No, okay, never mind. I was gonna say, maybe this thing is not the, doesn't have a control parent. Like, this should represent the whole screen. I think the problem is that it does not represent the whole screen. Here, let me just put another, like, marker in here as, like, a test thing. So we're gonna put this here. I'm gonna move this to, like, visually where the bottom is, right? Please. Why? Why does that do that? Alright, you know what, we can do this. Slurp. Slurp. Okay, save that, put that there. That's gonna be... Okay, good. So yeah, that is the problem. It's weird. This isn't weird, I don't know. The other, like, UI stuff, right? Like, this... All this scales just fine. Actually, not even just this, but, like, in-game elements too, right? We got this will scale just fine. I mean, it doesn't really. So I guess here's the proof in the pudding, right? Like, this stuff is way too high up. There's a bunch of extra space down here. This just happens to work because it stretches the whole thing. Or, like, it'll stretch to the whole thing. So yeah, maybe this, like... This approach of having the full anchors here is not exactly what I need. The stranger part of it is that when I set it to the bottom, it pushed it all the way down here, that's just bizarre to me. So let me debug all that. Or wait, we want to start. I don't get where it's getting that calculation where it would actually, like, shove it down far enough, but then not do it correctly over here, right? Set the bottom bar to 1100. Oh, I calculated it wrong. Yeah, okay, that's all that is. Well, the weird thing is, though, is that it says it set it to this, but it's actually below that. Let's say in the height of each rectangle. So like we set it in here size-wise, and then it transforms that to whatever the screen resolution's set to. So like there's the scale here, and if that gets not the scale, but it should be adjusting that accordingly. I don't know. This is the stuff I'm like really not smart about. I think I maybe just possibly understood what happened here, though. So instead of all that, wait, no, yeah, in the ready function. So the bottom bar stuff, this should just be... Oh, also did plus equals. Oh, man. Equals the edge of the screen plus the bar height. There we go. Or not plus the bar height, just the edge of the screen. So the problem is we're setting this based on the viewport, which is going to be this viewport, which is... We already know the numbers for this one. What we need is the actual game's viewport. And I believe I somewhat have that. Game settings. Nope. Not the right thing. Options menu UI? Maybe? Maybe this thing? Yeah, it's in here. Sync resolution. So this is the display server, right? Window get size. What's that parameter? Window ID. Okay, yeah. I'm going to assume that it's safe. Wait, no, we don't want. Yeah, we do want this. Okay, never mind. Never mind. So instead of the viewport, we should grab this. I think everything's fine after that. Rest of this logic should gel. I didn't close my window. For a second I thought I was grabbing like the monitor size and not the window size, but that is the window size. Damn it. What the fuck? Every time, man. Oh, yeah. Gotcha. Gotcha. Set bottom bar to 1000. Why 1000? The screen size is 800. See, I would expect this to be even, like, worse. Because the resolution's, like, 800. The most confusing thing about this to me is that it says it set it to this position, and then as soon as it starts moving, it's like in a different position suddenly. Maybe I'm crossing like local and global settings somewhere, or positions. Because I know I kind of flippantly like swap those around at one point. I don't know if I actually like fully got all of the math right here. Actually, you know what? Screw it. Let's set global position. Maybe that is what's happening actually. Maybe we need to switch back to global position. And these need to be based off of the global position. And size is still the size, we don't need to mess with that. Is there anywhere I'm not using global position? Because that would cause everything to explode. Nope. Does that include the title bar of the window? I don't think it is. And the reason for that is, when I was messing with the resolution settings, when I set it to like the size of my monitor, it's like taller by the size of the header. Or the title window. But either way, that's definitely like, it's off by way more than that though. Like, sure that would be off like by a little bit or something, but that'd be like this much, not like this much. Good thinking though. Okay, so that did nothing again. I'm gonna see if there's like something I can... Setting each anchor to 0.5 moves the reference point for the margins to the center of its parent. From there we have negative margins. I'm just reading random documentation now. I think I may have the solution to this. And it's to undo the anchors. Oh, but I need it. Ah, shoot. This is kind of tough. I need it to spread out the width of the window. Maybe that's okay though. Maybe that's I think this thing spreading the whole length is fine. Maybe not here though. Yeah, if we go back to position here. This might work. I was missing a letter in there somewhere. Update minimum size. What? Why does this take nothing? That's a vector, or vector. That's funky. I don't have to somehow make everything suddenly work, but I hope it does. So not in the move, but up here. So just set the minimum width to the window size, and then minimum Y width to that, just 100, I guess. And then do that to the top size as well. Oh, and then also update the top size, because that's how this works. I can't spell, chat. Alright. Does this have any chance of working? Probably not. I hate tossing all these magic numbers around, but at the same time, whatever. Actually, I could just do this, I guess, to somewhat reduce the number of times I do this. I don't know if that syntax is valid or not. I think it is if I do this. Do something simple. Yeah, the lucky thing is there are a ton of tutorials out there. And hell, even, like, it's even, like, stuff you could lean on to, like, fill in more, or not that, sorry, well, this is different. Didn't do anything, but it's different. With asset packs, you could even, like, make something more substantial or whatever, fill in certain gaps for stuff you don't know how to do. So, like, none of that worked. I mean, aside from the fact that, like, this stuff really didn't work. Like, the debug output shows me that the same thing would have happened if these were, like, set properly. Okay, maybe not minimum size, maybe just size. I don't know if this works the same way or not. We're gonna hope it does. If it doesn't, oh well. Those are not real. Okay. Oh, now this one you give it a frickin' vector. Great. Cool, man. Oh, wait, not X and Y, width and height. Wait, no, those aren't real. It's window size is a vector. This is not. Damn it, they got me for a sec. Now what's your problem? First argument, type control. Oh, did I give it the wrong thing? What? Oh, wait. Control does not... What? Does not contain a definition for update size. What? But it does, though. It literally does. Oh, it doesn't. What? What? How did I do that? Wait. There's literally a set size here. What? I'm being gaslit. Oh, set size, not update size. Dang it. Damn you, slightly different naming conventions. You win this round. Okay, there's more. Bottom size, top size does not exist. Okay. That's somewhere in here. Ah. So this is just gonna get us back to where we already were, I'm pretty sure, yeah. So there you go. Okay, one positive here is that it did start at 1,000. Like, they both moved for the same amount of time because they both started like 100 away from each other. That is related to the changing of the anchor logic. The problem is we want to be at the bottom of the window, and I thought that's what this window would do for us here, but that apparently is not correct. Say log. Yeah, I should have done this a while ago, actually. I mean, I think we know what it's going to be, but still. It's going to say 1,000 for some reason. Oh, you know what? This might be part of the problem. It's because... Hey, what's up, Possum? How's it going? You just coming here to gnome me, or do you have something to ask me? Yeah, it should be 1920 by 1080. The problem is, I think it's doing it too early. Just want to be annoying. Ah, well, welcome on in. Got here just as the soundtrack we were listening to ended. Yeah, so it's doing it on init, and it's probably before it's loaded the resolution. I think that's what's happening. So I'm gonna do this. We're gonna change the way our debug works. Oh wait, no, because this. Oh man, this is tricky. Ugh. I hate this. I don't know, what do we got? You know what? To no one's surprise, I put on the Pizza Tower OST. Yeah, like that's exactly what I was thinking of. Like, every time the window changes, I need to update this. Which, to be fair, is not undoable. We could definitely invoke this when that happens. Because that resize is happening on our own logic, so definitely not impossible to go change that. I forget where it is, though. Might just be at the pause unit, pardon me. What is the script? Okay, that's just the generic one. The save file UI is elsewhere. It might be in this script, which is slightly annoying, because... Yep, it definitely is, okay. Because now we have to turn on editable children on the player prefab. Still doable. I mean, yeah, we could also fire an event off. I'm not sure how that works, like... I assume you can define your own signals in Godot. Wait, actually, hold on. There might even be a, like, existing signal for, like, when the, resized. And the control changes size. Oh. That might be what we need. Okay, let me try that first. Hooking into the proper process is always the better way to go. But if we got to do it another way, that's fine too. I think we have options now. That's good. What is draw? Must redraw or after notification draw. Okay, that's not what we want. Right. Positions and dimensions are based on window size. Updating base size should automatically propagate the calculations, determine the output of time. Wait, hold up. Yeah, okay. Can you get the window dimension each frame? Is that expensive? That's probably expensive. These signals, this might actually just do exactly what I need it to, which would be perfect. Because this is literally like hooking up a signal to when something happens. Ah, shoot, hold on. I gotta rebuild it to have it find the new method. I mean, I'm pretty sure I could just type the method in, but whatever. Yep. Yep. One step ahead of you. Or, well, in sync with your message. It got so much worse, what the heck? Interesting. So we got our first one that's 1900 by 1000. Then it did it again for some reason. Yeah, I am equally baffled here. Okay, then we resized again. 1280 by 800 is what we have it set to. Maybe I need to, like... I don't know, so this... Oh, this might be holding it down. The container I have it in also has an anchor. Yeah, I probably should get this logger out of the way. We know this part's working, at least. Not me backseating. I'm navigating through it just fine, but yeah, that's definitely not something we need in there. So I do wonder if instead of having this as an anchor, do left to right, undo the preset, and just have that there. What does that do? It's gonna get even weirder now, I bet. Well, we're back to square one at least. What is this thing's problem, man? What's in transform? So that's stuff for moving it, setting the size and stuff. Now the size of this one doesn't matter because it's just a container for these. Having that anchor and the set to full screen. Actually, this is what's driving me crazy about this. That should have been like that should have been what we needed to find the right spot on the thing. Alright, I'm gonna try something completely wacky. Oh, wait, is it all the way back where it's setting it to, like, ridiculous numbers and then going all the way up? No, okay, so it's just going in a little bit, so that now it's just like an offset problem. Full screen should work, but it looks like the aspect ratio for the initial load is sticking. Yeah, the weird thing is after we deleted that debug statement, it doesn't seem to call window resize any longer. Alright, someone's had to have run into this problem. Godot, UI, bottom of screen. No, this is too. This is the problem I'm falling into. This question's too simple, so that they can just answer with okay, well then you just set the anchor preset to full screen because they just, or not full screen, but bottom centered or whatever. That's not what I need. I need it to go to the bottom. The heck is a canvas layer? Alright. Just for Godot 3.2. It's not even what I need. I don't even think that's a thing in 4.0. Might be. I'm googling. I'm going look through the docs now. Okay, it is. It's still a thing. Nice documentation. Canvas transform. As mentioned in the previous tutorial, canvas layers. What? Uses a canvas item as their root. Every canvas layer has a transform that can be accessed via transform 2D. So that could be this, right? Z is relative, that's fine. Manually stretch rectangle to screen size. Was that a setting somewhere? Wait, hold on. Hold on a second. Did I miss that somewhere? Or was that just a meme? I guess this is the other thing too, is maybe this should expand and then that'll fix it? Could do it. Damn it. Wishful thinking. Did I break the signal or something for like when this resizes? That's so strange. It called it like 3 times the one time. But this time it did not. Tells the parent container nodes how they should resize and place a node on the y-axis. Like this also could be a thing for this one? I really don't know. Layout direction also could be it. God, there's so many things. So many, like... Ah, God. It's so frustrating that I'm literally just trying to make this bar come in. Like, the devil's in the details, I guess. Stretch aspect equals ignore? Oh, thank you. It's like, I don't see that setting, but I'm sure it's somewhere in here. There's the project settings. Stretch settings. Oh, I see. So yeah, for the entire project... Oh, God. Located in project settings. No more details than that. Just, it's in here. Trust us. Display, probably. Ah. Yeah, probably some combo of these two things is what I need to mess with. I bet that also fucked up a lot of other menus. Not too much, I guess. So now it works at certain resolutions. Oh boy. Oh dear God. Although also on resize doesn't seem to be getting called any longer. That's very weird. Yeah, it's probably somewhat like this. Let's go to ignore here instead of expand. The dead event is concerning? Yeah. Hey! First try, baby. The only thing that's, like, if it just wasn't working from the beginning, I'd be like, okay, whatever, that's fine. But the fact that it worked, like, the first time is very confusing. Okay, it looks like that was it. This does make the text look like shit, though, but whatever. That's another problem to solve. Is my other UI broken anyway? Other than there's definitely bugs in here. No, we fixed this bug. Actually, yeah, no, it's working good. I totally forgot about the menu bug. That's all good. What other UI stuff? Whoa! This appears to be working just fine. Get to the bottom of this menu. Can I scroll in here? Oh, that's not good. I should definitely disable scrolling. Oh, I forgot I can go from the top to the bottom. Let me scroll. No. No scrolling allowed. I'm thinking we just disconnect that event that seems to only be causing issues here. I'll take that away from me. I mean, you'll be able to scroll on the menus and stuff, but not in there. I guess it would make more sense to allow that if it was like a clickable menu, but I can't. Like, you can't click that. Just breaking the cursor. Though I don't know how to stop the player from scrolling there. It's also a problem. Also, on resize didn't get called there, so I'm wondering if that actually just is going to be a bug where you walk into another room and then it's wrong suddenly. Well. So on the first room load, it's fine. Then it gets messed up. Fix one problem, create another one, my worker's done. Exactly. Okay, but here, if I scroll up, right? Initially... So we just use these values. I don't need all this fancy calculation. Trying to figure out the window size is what like completely burned us here. Yeah, so just don't do that. I'm trying to think if I should use the anchors to, like, set the width again. I don't think I should, though. I think that's going to cause problems. I think I'm just going to hard code it to the values that we need, because it should just be this. Actually, you know what? We'll do it this way. I forget what the method was, but I think the viewport will get us what we need here. And also if I go back and reset this guy to full rect. I do need that, I think. Maybe we don't. I don't know. I think scanning the viewport of the children, don't care about the window size. Exactly, yeah. So that's what we're gonna use the viewport instead. We want the viewport rect, or get viewport. It is get viewport rect. Oh my god. Dot end. Then that's a vector, right? Yeah, it's a vector. Okay. So we can replace window size with this. I guess we can call it window size, or... Not us trying to use a solve problem. Like, I could hardcode it to, like... You know, I better save that value just in case I do need to hardcode it to this, but... like, you know. The hell? It's weird. Alright, this should be good. Failed to build. Oh, right, I didn't delete my test code over here. Wait, no. What? Oh, yeah. Oh, this might be wrong. I might need to get the parent. Float does not contain. Oh, I picked the wrong thing. Here we go. There's something comical about all this setup. Hey, it doesn't break when I leave the room. Incredible. Was it 4, 3, 2, 1? Hey, in there. I'm gonna use this door now, just because I can. Interestingly enough, my debug key for saving does not appear to be working. The one for loading still works. There's no errors popping off, so I don't know what that's about, but whatever. I mean, if it works, it works. Oh, I should try different resolutions also. Make sure that's all good. I mean, I guess we did that already, but let me go in another room and then try another resolution. And we'll actually, like, save our different resolution as well. Confirm, resume. Looks good. Oh, also different aspect ratios. That looks to be right. Let me choose a smaller... There we go. Yeah, that's good. And this guy... Yeah, that's good. Sweet! That only took almost 2 hours? Oh my god. What the heck, man? Also, we need to detach a couple of these things. We don't want to start the cutscene by default. And then for safety's sake, we should also call force cutscene end. Not in set sizings, we'll do it in the ready. Alright, so we're gonna get rid of that, like, starter thing over there. Cool. Shoot. Let me just steal this code over here. Also, I'm gonna disable this code over here because I don't want both this stuff going off at the same time. Something is wrong with my debug key for save cutscene or save game. Did it just get deleted or something? Oh, it's W. Oh my god, it's W. I That's what's happening. Press the wrong button. You know, the worst part is I started pressing stuff to the right of the E key. Boom. Okay, I broke it. I pressed it too many times. Alright, well, if you try to start a cutscene while one's ending, I think they just get kind of locked in a... Yeah, that's the problem. They're locked in a battle. It's... It hasn't moved. I go another room, though. I don't know if this is the right thing. If it's not, we're in trouble. I see a ton of errors going off. That's not what that command is called. Oh, it's lowercase. It's lowercase for a specific reason, too. You know the worst part about all that is I could have just done this. Oh, well, there's no autocomplete. I have an enum. Like, I made them lowercase because then I can use an enum to, like, have explicit references to it and then do .toString, and that way I can tell everywhere I'm processing input for that key. Anyway. Okay, so I should be able to skip the cutscene if I press aim. Huzzah! Alright. I shouldn't ever need to worry about a cutscene, like, ending in the middle of another one, but this will fix it. Or actually, you know what, better yet. Nice and simple. I think ignore aspect ratio is necessary to let you fix the window. Aspects should be managed at component level. Definitely did the trick. Alright, so get that funky little business where it's like... wee whoop, but it won't get stuck now. You know what? Better yet. Which one should we stop? I think we... Well, no, okay, so we probably should ignore the end and not the start. Because this would be like... I don't know why this would happen. Like, I'm starting another cutscene after one is in the middle of being ended. Alright, cool. Oh, did I remember to do this? I guess it will resolve itself, but whatever. Yeah, I didn't. Okay. Cool. Looks like that's all good. Now one other thing. I'm gonna wire this up in player status. Another boolean on the player status. Is in cutscene. And then that will tie in to a lot of things, actually. Where is, like, my 10 million, like, boolean things where I'm... Oh, there we go. Can pause. Not in cutscene, and all that jazz. Can open the menu. Not in cutscene. Has any UI open. I don't know what we use that for, but that's not related, so we'll ignore that. Is rotation prevented? If you're in the cutscene, it is. Oh, right, we call back to this one a lot. Is movement prevented? Are you in a cutscene? Then there you go. Can't interact. Are you in a cutscene? Oh, wait. Are you not in a cutscene? Can you aim? Are you in a cutscene? If so, don't let him aim. Same goes for shooting. So there's gonna be a list map of flags so you can get some kind of key by property. Maybe. I've heard a lot of takes on like what I should do with this instead of this giant list of things. People have suggested state machines and other stuff, but this being the nexus of all things like informational about the player, I think it's a lot more clear to have like these directives of like, okay, I want to know, can they do this? Can they do that? And then just check all the status flags. This guy's never made a game. I mean, like, I don't think you're necessarily wrong. It's it's not a perfect system, but it does work. Oh yeah, definitely. See, the tricky thing too with some of that logic, there's actual like animation concerns. So for example, shooting, right? Like you can be in the stance where you're like ready to shoot, but we need to also make sure that your gun's not like currently firing, like your character is finished reloading. So I have that all wired up currently, and the way it works is there are flags on your animation tree to let you know things like that, and I pull that data back in to inform the data in player state so I can use it on the code side. It's very I guess not even like bad, that's just how you do that. We're gonna keep a copy of the player status in here. No. And we want to make sure that we don't... Oops. Don't officially set them as not being in the cutscene until that bar has finished going away. Oh crap, I forget. Man. I do use brackets. Do I do... Okay, I do that. Just trying to keep a somewhat consistent style. It should automatically do that for me, but this file in particular is being very finicky right now. Just partially why I have to keep going back to other files to like do stuff. Oh, and then we need it... Okay, that's all turning it off. We also need to turn it on when you start a cutscene. Okay, so that should freeze us. So we'll turn the cutscene on. I can't move. That's good. Okay. I can move when I'm out of it. Same goes for that. Skip halfway through the exit. Good. We are doing good. Alright. I need to get the gun model. Well, okay. I don't need to do that because I also need to, like, actually use a model and not this thing. I mean, to be fair, this is going to look way better than the thing I'm going to make, but I want to make my own thing, damn it. I don't want this freebie model that happens to be rigged and everything. Sounds like I need to have a collective capabilities, which could be a series of interfaces. Yeah. It's not exactly related to what you're talking about, but going back to animation flow. Got this kind of all set up in this like series of things here. So like we got a time scale so we can speed the animations up globally with this thing, or speed them or slow them down to adjust them as needed. This is a blending of two animations, so I've got a state machine for the arms and a state machine for the legs, which are their own thing. The legs are pretty simple. It's like if you're moving, then go this way. If you're not, don't. Or if you're moving, go into the walk cycle. If you're not, don't be in the walk cycle. And this is actually the reverse, where we're setting the we go set the animation flags based on gameplay logic. So we tell this when the player's moving and when they're not. Go back to the root. I don't know why I'm going over this stuff, but whatever. This probably is not done, like, correctly, because I don't know. Like, I'm really weak in terms of, like, knowledge of animation code and stuff, but that's why I do stuff like this, to learn. Yeah, and then this is a blend. So, for example, we tell the game when the player has equipped a weapon. Eventually there'll be different sub-menus here for, like, different weapons that they can equip. And, yeah. So there can be, like, a different, you know, like a shotgun animation or a machine gun animation, stuff like that. Sending on tangents, it's all good. Kind of meandering because I don't know where to go now. So we've got solid logic for, like, the player, or the cutscenes to happen. Animation is a piece of this as well, because in a cutscene we will need to trigger different animations for the player based on what the situation is. Trying to think through that now. I guess that's not terribly different from what we're already doing in terms of managing animations. Oh god, what thing? It might be in the player script, I'm not even sure. I mean, I'm sure there's some animation stuff. Oh, there you go, yeah, we have the animation tree here. And then that'll set stuff like walking to false or true. So, likewise, I think the... Oh man, this cutscene manager is going to need to do like a lot of stuff. Or maybe it won't be the cutscene manager itself. I see no reason to split it out further. But yeah, it'll need to know about multiple actors, potentially based on like whoever's in the cutscene, like when to tell them to like start an animation or stop an animation. This is the stuff I wanted to get into tonight, of just like, I'm not going to finish implementing it, but like just fleshing out like the groundwork for how this will work. And maybe I should make an interface here, so like we can have like, this can be type I have animation, and then it'll have like a method where, yeah, you know, let's get that set up here. I'll call it cutscene actor, or iCutscene actor. See, I'm tempted to put this on a player because player is going to implement this interface, but many things that aren't the player are also going to implement this interface. And this is related to cutscene stuff, so I'm going to put it in this game flow. Wait, I can't inherit anything. Okay, well, whatever, we'll just change it when we're in there. Wait, this is a scene. I clicked the wrong thing. There we go. Empty object. Cutscene actor. Inherits node. Whatever, man. I'll just change it myself. So, the thing with partials in this, although I don't even know if partial is a valid word in Godot, or sorry, in an interface. You can use those together or not. Oh wait, I do need to be using Godot because I need to reference some Godot stuff. Or do I? This might just be like passing a string in, honestly. Let me go back to the player. Oh. Yeah, so I'm thinking like the animation manager will orchestrate all this stuff, but we almost need another class that's sort of like, we'll have one of those per cutscene, and then that will have stuff like, it will take a list of actors, so it can reference this stuff, and it knows how to orchestrate like each individual action. And then the manager's job is just to, well, manage it, make that cutscene go through its flow. And it can do that for any cutscene, so the cutscene's sort of like a package of stuff. I think that might be good. Like a timeline or scene entity. Yeah. Right. Okay, so we just need to have a string name and a variant. Because I think all animation stuff would, in a cutscene at least, should boil down to just a couple of variables that we toss in there. I don't know if it's possible to like swap animation trees. I guess it should be. Because we almost need like a separate animation tree for the player so that they don't accidentally start firing off like... Maybe that's okay though, now that I'm thinking about it, because I'm like, well, when they move, they'll walk. So what? They should do that. Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. That's where I got tripped up when I was making the first game and why we never got cutscenes added into them. Of, yeah, the orchestration of that. Like, do we just have, like, timers for everything? Or, like, how do I, like, have a flow? It's not even animations, commands? Yeah, yeah. Right. But I think we can pretty much boil it down into, like, you know, set off a talking animation, end a talking animation, walk to this point, which may be something else entirely. Yeah, let's get that started here. So set animation flag string flag name variant value, and then move to position vector 3 position. Cool. Blah. Run. Seems like a good start. Oh, damn it. I might switch to games pretty soon. This goddamn thing is really annoying. Or, like, it doesn't recognize my classes for some reason. Oh, right. It's simple enough. Yeah, and this says it's an error, but this actually should be okay once I build, I think. Nope. Wait. Oh yeah, we're fine. That's not what that is. Is actual architecture that's getting my wheels turning again? Nice. Yes. You know, for a night that I started out not really knowing what I wanted to do in the game, we may not have made a lot of progress work-wise. Well, okay. Foundational work is still work, but like it's not a lot put into the game as of what I've done tonight, but like I joked it took me 2 hours to make the fucking cinematics come in and out. But seriously though, I think a lot of this stuff, especially after we got that working, has been pretty productive. Let me get like the basic mock-up of a cutscene class put together. And then maybe we'll switch over. Let's call it a cutscene. We need cutscene instance. I did it again. I clicked create scene, not script. We need that connective tissue to get like the cutscene manager to like orchestrate the cutscene, but we'll wave arms on that one for now. Oh wait, can I do a list? I can't remember. I think I have to do array. I'll see what happens. It'll probably error at me if it doesn't like this. Not get set. Damn it. Damn this autocomplete. What is node? So node is the base level. Actually, I can probably illustrate this better than explain it, but So a node is like an individual entity in the game. Everything inherits from like the node class. And then you have things split into like 3 different worlds. You have node 3D for games that are in 3D, node 2D for stuff that's in 2D. There's definitely more than 2 classes in 2D. I don't know what's going on here. Oh, it's because I'm in a 3D scene, so it can't do anything else. And then control, which is for UI stuff. But all of it is based from node. And so yeah, that'll just represent like one thing in the scene. And then nodes have like sub-objects, there's like a hierarchy within. One interesting different pattern in Godot versus Unity is you can only have 1 script per node. So like my player object, or my player node here, can only have the player class. I couldn't also add another behavior onto it like you could in Unity. I guess I also could have said it's like game object in Unity, but it's a slightly more complicated answer because if I'm not mistaken, Unity's like class structure isn't as like segmented like that. Like I think their 3D and 2D stuff is a little more blended, whereas Godot kind of started from a point of like, here's the 3D stuff, here's the 2D stuff, and they don't really cross paths. Which is cool. This definitely, like, having only 1 script per node has definitely, like, made me rethink a lot of the ways I structure stuff in games, which is pretty cool. So, some for the better, some for the worse. I don't know. I think it's maybe not the best idea to just shove like 80 scripts on one object in Unity, but at the same time, there are some times when like you have like reusable functionality that you could easily just put in a like standalone script that runs that has nothing to do with like the other functionality of your object. You can still solve that problem in this like ecosphere by having using inheritance, like have like an abstract class that does the common thing you need and then have all your classes inherit from that, but I don't know. Oh, also this should be private, I think. Yeah, we don't want anyone else touching this. I'm just gonna make up some methods, honestly. I don't know. See, I feel like this one should maybe return some information about when to launch the instruction after that, but I don't know what that looks like. And then this also would probably have like some list of like instructions, which will be some class I'll have to build out that has like do this then or whatever. It doesn't. Oh yeah. Yeah. Once again, we're still like stuck in this like realm of it's not grabbing these keywords, so I don't know. Be harder to work with here. Well, that's not gonna help me. That file's also borked. Oh, right, we need the collections. Okay, yeah. That's the weirdest thing about this is like it's working totally fine in other files, but these new ones. This doesn't always happen either, and eventually it just fixes itself. So it's certainly a weird one. I don't know if that's a valid type for an export though. There we go. That type of export field's not supported. It's a good error message. I'll take it. Each animation should return I'm done event. Yeah, that's actually a better point. See, the tricky thing is, like... So, for example, talking, right? Like, a lot of cutscenes will just be characters, like, talking to each other or something like that. I almost want to have that loop while the voice lines play. So it should just be waiting for, like, the time that the next line should show up. It's not supported. Oh. Crap. Oh, yeah, no, wait, this should be a node type. Damn it. Wait, no, that doesn't work that way, right? That's not gonna compile, I'm pretty sure. Hold on, someone's have to run in this at some point. Godot, interface, export. There's a GitHub request for it. Opened in 2019, still an open issue. Damn. Well, that's certainly going to get in the way, chat. Oh, you know what? This could be an abstract class instead of an interface. There's really no reason not to do that. And then you can just call that a node. I probably shouldn't call it iCutscene actor, but fuck it. Hey, what's up, Prince? Good voice chat with you. I have ideas. That's fair. Why did I think of that? I don't know. Why didn't you? Yeah, I think in general, this whole thing I need to think a lot more about. Can I have multiple base classes? Oh crap! Yeah, that's why I made it an interface. Damn it! Oh wait, no, hold on. We can still fix this. Where's my player script? I don't. Character body 3D. Okay, we just make this. Yeah, we can probably pretend all of these are going to be that. Maybe that'll work. The non-loaded symbols is not helping the confusion here. Partial can only... Oh, wait, yeah. It cannot be partial. Correct. Missing partial modifier. Motherfucker! How am I supposed to do this? I have no idea what it is. Godot. Abstract class. Oh, it's abstract partial class, not partial abstract class. That's what's wrong, I think. We made an abstract class earlier, right? Okay, there we go. Must declare a body. What the fuck? Oh, the class. Ah, fuck. I fucked up. There we go. I forgot that was a thing. God damn. Oh my god. Right, I need to. I know these 4 errors, so that was one. This is a stupid one. And then in here, down here, I need to do override. Almost there. Boom. Good. The game still runs. Not that we have a cutscene to orchestrate, but if we did, they're good to go. One last thing to do before I commit and push this. I'm gonna remove my debug stuff and actually reinstate the debug stuff for the save while I'm at it. And by remove it, I mean I'm gonna just comment it out like I always do. Hi. Actually, you know what? The cutscene manager probably should process a skip cutscene press, but that shouldn't be the aim button. That should be, we'll go with pause. So gonna, I don't know if I need to, I think I need to add a using statement for this, but I'm not sure. So game constants dot controls dot pause dot toString. Bada bing, bada boom. No, there is no using statement for that. Oh, right, because there's no namespaces in this class, or like in this code at all. Guess I could change that. Jump equals spacebar. Wait, what? Does it say that somewhere? Did I have a control for jump? There shouldn't be a jump button in this game. Oh, yeah, so this is a cool thing, and Unity has this too in a different form. The way, like, you read input, I mean, I guess you could do it another way, but instead of doing, like, direct key reads, you set up this profile where you have a command, so for example, the left button, and then you can add any number of, like, implementations for that. So for example, I have, you know, the A key, left on the D-pad, or the control stick. or not the A key, what am I saying? The left key. And then you just define everything you need for your game, and then that's good to go. The other thing about that's cool is you can change what values these are defined. Like, you can get this list programmatically and update it. So I actually have a page or a menu for resetting, not resetting, for doing control binding. And this does work, but I have no way to access it currently in the game. I just need to wire it up to my menu. So this works perfectly fine. There's one thing I need to do as well. It's allowing you to move this with like the D-pad on the controller, because right now it doesn't. Literally all I have to do is have it tab into the first tab when the screen loads, and then it should work from there, because this works. Once I do this, it's really cool. Yeah, I love that so much compared to like other controller processing code I've written in the past. It makes it like so simple to set up controls and update them too, which is super cool. Now, the second half of that, I don't know in Unity. I'm sure the latest version has some way to do this, but when they first released the equivalent of this in Unity that works pretty much the same way, there was not a way to update the values for the controls. I hope by now that that's been added. It's been like 4 years since they added that feature, but you never know. I haven't been in Unity in a while, so... Well, that's not true, but the... I've been stuck on an old version of Unity for the longest gosh darn time. Liar. See? Been caught in 4K. My head's starting to spin from all this cutscene thinking, not to cut the game dev section short, even shorter than we're already cutting it by starting late and whatnot, but I think I might play some games now. I don't know. we got some good progress here. I got the framework for potentially getting this stuff put together. Yippee! I know what those are. Yeah. Sorry, I'm like just completely wiped today. And as my title states, this is not bait. This will be my last dev stream for like 2 weeks. Though I think the first stream I'll be coming back with will be a dev stream. But I will be streaming... Well, okay, first of all, stream is not ending. But second of all, I will be streaming tomorrow, probably twice, actually. Once during the day and once at night. But after Monday, I'm going to be gone for, like I said, like 2 weeks, so... Yeah, it's all in this command, ! break. There you go. Tomorrow... Wait, no. I worded that weird. No, that's right, yeah, starting 4/2, April 2nd. April 1st is my last stream. This is not an April Fool's joke. Legit. If all goes according to plan, though, there'll be VODs the entire time I'm out. Not that anyone cares, because no one watches the VOD channel that's also here. Because why would you? Because it's just the same thing. Alright, enough rambling. Yeah, GG's for now on game dev stuff. They made some progress. Pardon me. Oh, let me commit this code. And push it. What do we do? Oh god, everything's selected. Don't select everything, please. I don't want... I need to fix this. I updated my ignore file, but the problem is it doesn't, the files that are already in there that weren't meant to be put in there, like the SUO file and other like project files, like they're like user setting files, they already got added, so whoopsie. Alright. Added some framework for a cutscene system with cinematic. Yeah, cool. I don't care that an update's available, GitHub. Don't tab me out of my commit message, please. Cinematic bars. Committed, pushed. May God have mercy on anybody that pulls this code down. Yeah. Alright, chat. Give me a second here. I'm gonna take a quick break, and then we will play some video games. Hey look, it's my OBS screen. Thank you, Windows, for moving that to the screen I'm streaming off of every single time I unminimize it.